Steelers fans, do we have a problem? Nah, for real. I repeat, do we have a problem? Pittsburgh Steelers fans done lost they ever-loving minds. They acting like scorned exes trying to make sure that you don't get no new hugs. What in the artificial intelligence is going on here, man? Let's get right into it. Is our guy George Pickens has not only been under fire from the national media over the past week, since it's been announced that he's been traded to the Dallas Cowboys, and all of a sudden, all of us are finding out about not only is he demonstrative on the field and kind of has some funny tendencies, but apparently he's just this horrible guy. This dude is the boogeyman. He's Freddy Krueger now. And on top of that, people making up fake stuff to get mad at him about. If there was ever a time to embrace our new guy and put all of our predisposed thoughts about this young man to the side, now would be the time. Let's get right into this, man. Man, shut your up. Y'all about to make me crash out up in here. Y'all better leave my YN alone, man. Hey, this is absolutely ridiculous. So Pittsburgh Steelers fans are going out and essentially they're causing a fuss. And they got their pitchforks and their torches out. And they trying to run George Pickens not only out of town, but out of country, it seems, because they all of a sudden just have this huge issue with this kid, even though they were under the belief that they were going to have one of the best dynamic duos in the league. Hell, just a couple weeks ago, if you would look at the Pittsburgh Steelers community, they were thinking that as long as they got a quarterback, they were in business because they had two of the best in the league with DK and George. Now, all of a sudden, George is gone. He swung up out of that damn jungle, that steel jungle, and he found himself into the palace of the star. And everybody has an issue with the young man. Everybody is taking shots at that star that's placed firmly on the side of his temple now, including going so far as to create fake stories and fake Instagram posts to incite rage about this young man amongst folks, to the point to where this was being posted by, all the big sports media profiles on social media. This was being posted by all those guys over the course of like an hour or two, and then GP came out and kind of made them look foolish. But this was the post. They said George Pickens commenting about the Steelers on Instagram. And they made a fake caption, and this is part of the problem with trying to get y'all news. And some of y'all be doing this, man. Some of y'all be getting y'all news from Facebook and just reading captions from random sources. And y'all just believe anybody, man. And y'all be coming to my page talking about some, I heard Jerry is stepping down after this season. Y'all just be getting stuff out the clear bleezy, bro. Hey, man, Matthew Lucio, whoever the hell this dude is, this dude posted a fake Instagram post from George Pickens that says, they the cheapest organization. Ain't no stacking year after year. They gonna let them N-words go too soon as it's time. Laughing my A off. Bro, what? George Pickens did not post this. And you can imagine hearing something like this. This has Pittsburgh Steelers fans pissed. This was like along the lines of what DeMarcus Lawrence did when he left the Cowboys this offseason, right? When Cowboys fans were really upset with D-Law because he said they weren't never going to win the Super Bowl. This was pretty much along them lines, except he was kind of attacking the players with Pittsburgh as well on this post, allegedly. But then George Pickens came out and he actually posted a damn Instagram story on his real page. He said, I'm literally on a plane right now. Posted a picture of him on a plane, no service, just landed, and seen straight lies from Pittsburgh fans. Stop with AI trying to make a story. I'm happy for everything the Steel City did for me. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Love, GP with a blue heart. Hey, man, this is out of control, bruh. This is what I'm talking about. This is that star tax, y'all. This is that star tax. And this is why we as Cowboys fans, we cannot afford to be walking around out here feeling sorry for ourselves, because we are constantly under attack, even to the point to where people are fabricating stories. This young man was on a damn plane, bruh. And by all accounts, George Pickens has been a professional since he's been here. He's been a professional when asked about the Steelers. In fact, all of the beat reporters made it a point to say that, hey, George Pickens had no negative words to say about the Steelers on our 2.5-hour-long conference call, whatever it was. They had a conference call with that young man, and he had nothing negative to say. I don't know if it's 2.5 hours. I might have been capping just now. I might have been capping a little bit. Y'all know I got my shiesty on. I might be capping a little bit. But he had nothing to say about them, bro. And he's been nothing but gracious to the Steelers organization. And even the Steelers themselves have come out and said, their GM has already come out and said that he never even requested to be traded, bro. So why is it all of a sudden, not only is everybody trying to point out all of this young man's flaws, but they're trying to create new flaws for them to point out? This is sad, bro. But you know what? Just like everybody else on this Cowboys team, I feel it, y'all. I feel it in my body. I feel it in my body. Something is brewing. And just like everybody else, and just like CeeDee Lamb said, he said, I kid you not, I can't express it enough. It's no ego here. Just like everybody else, and George Pickens, he said, there's no, oh, he gets the ball, I get the ball. We're working off each other. That's why I always come back to building a winning culture, and that's what we've been talking about in Dallas. These boys are all focused on winning from top to bottom, from the coaching staff to the trainers to the people in the building, the nutritionists, all those people, man. Shotty had all them people in a meeting and making sure he's touching base with everyone in that building, letting them know, hey, man, we're trying to build a championship program here. And that's all George Pickens needs to be worried about. GP, you stay being a professional, bro. You stay putting the YN perception into a positive light. And I'll be the one to attack these fools. Because if y'all gonna keep coming at my boy Pickens, man, y'all gonna make me revert back to 2023 DAC attack mode on some of y'all, man. Y'all are getting out of control, man. Leave George Pickens' name out of y'all damn mouths, man. Let this young man ball. He ain't do nothing to y'all Pittsburgh Steelers fans. He ain't request no trade, and I would be mad too if I was having to catch passes out the dirt from baby hands Kenny Pickett and Russ Sierra. I would be mad too, man. So, damn, let this young man have a chance to be successful, and y'all cut it out. Damn. This is just more of a rallying call, just kind of more of an example of why this young man needs us to embrace him, Cowboys fans. We do not need to heap our doubts on him. We don't need to voice our concerns. We all know the concerns that comes with getting a player that can be a little bit unpredictable. We all know that, but damn it, we need to pour as much positive energy into George Pickens as possible, so that way he really feels the love from the city and he wants to give us his best too, damn it. And I think that's going to be the type of reciprocal relationship we need with the fan base and the players, just in general, y'all, because at the end of the day, the way we feel about the team not only reflects on the front office and everything, it reflects on these players too. And these players are the ones having to go out there and sacrifice their bodies for us. And George Pickens is a Cowboy, bro. And every time I need to put my Ayo Shiesty on, I will, man. Y'all got me bent, bro. This is just a warning. Leave George Pickens alone, man. Because it's a real Wyatt party. You cannot get in. Pickens off the drink and Dak off the hand. How about them Cowboys?
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.